Tonight, we are hearing from loved ones remembering a Macomb Township man killed in Syria. The body of 54-year-old Ayad Sakat is now back on U.S. soil, along with the bodies of 2 Army Guardsmen killed in an attack over the weekend. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for 7 News Detroit at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford. Sakat was a U.S. civilian working with the soldiers as an interpreter when they were ambushed in the Syrian desert on Saturday. They were among hundreds of U.S. service members deployed in eastern Syria as part of a coalition fighting ISIS militants. Sakat is survived by his wife and 4 adult children. Tonight, 7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cast sharing the message from his kids and speaking with a neighbor about how this beloved father was known in his community.
54-year-old Ayad Sakat of Macomb Township, a loving husband and father of 4, affectionately known as Eddie, has been identified as one of 3 Americans killed in Syria on Saturday, marking the first time since 2019 that U.S. service members in Syria were killed in combat. His family saying the news came as a shock and they are struggling to believe it.
He told me his Arabic name and he said everybody calls him Eddie.
David is one of Eddie's neighbors in Macomb who are also shocked. David heard about the attack in Syria, but just recently learned it was Eddie who had been killed.
Whenever I saw him outside, he always had his U.S. Army shirt on.
The Pentagon says Eddie and 2 National Guardsmen were ambushed and killed by a lone ISIS gunman while conducting counterterrorism operations on Saturday. The remains of all 3 men flown back to the U.S. Wednesday afternoon as President Trump met privately with the families at Dover Air Force Base and stood in attention on the tarmac during the dignified transfer.
I can tell you in Syria, there will be a lot of damage done to the people that did it. They got the individual person, but there'll be big damage done.
Born in Iraq, Eddie's family says he first began working with the U.S. Army as an interpreter during the Iraq invasion from 2003 to 2007, which allowed for he and his family to gain special immigrant visas to move to the U.S., where they settled in Michigan. A statement sent to 7 News Detroit on behalf of his 4 children says, quote, "Service to this country has been in his blood for a very long time, and all 4 of us, his children, have the utmost respect for everything he did alongside American soldiers. Everything we have accomplished is a testament to his sacrifice and perseverance. Because of him, we became a general surgeon, a police officer, a medical student, and an IT coordinator. We will honor his legacy by continuing to live the kind of life he worked so hard to make possible. He was a devoted father and husband, a courageous interpreter, and a man who believed deeply in the mission he served." Eddie's remains will return to Michigan with a funeral scheduled this weekend. In the newsroom, I'm Brett Cast, 7 News Detroit.